Looking for cool toys like the ones seen in this review? You can shop thousands of action figures, statues, busts, replicas, costumes, graphic novels, and much more at Big Bad Toy Store. Just click the link in the description below this video. Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the NECA Gremlins Lenny from Series 2. That's right, we're moving right along with some more awesome NECA Gremlins goodness. And today we're going to take a look at the Lenny figure from the Series 2. Now this is another Gremlin straight out of the Gremlins 2 film. And as you can see, he comes on that same style clamshell packaging that all of the other NECA Gremlins figures have been coming in. It fully showcases the figure within, and at the bottom of the packaging there's a little insert that's got an image of Lenny, as well as the Gremlins logo. The back of the package gives us a close-up shot of the Lenny action figure, and then underneath that we get a look at the different Mogwai and Gremlins figures from NECA Toys. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at Lenny outside of the packaging. So Lenny here is a much more of a brown color than the bright green we've seen with some of the past Gremlins figures we've looked at. And another really great thing about this guy here is he seems to be a pretty much completely new mold all the way around. Taking a look at the body there, he's got a very unique body sculpt that differs from some of the other Gremlins we've already taken a look at, which is very cool. You can see he's kind of got more of a broader chest there, and just the shape of the abs and the stomach and everything, kind of got the little folds down on the stomach. It's all a different sculpt that we have not already seen, which is really nicely done. Of course, all of the sculpted details are still very good on this figure all the way around. You can see his stomach is mostly smooth there, but you kind of get on his legs and his feet and his arms. You got a lot more of a scaly look that we've seen with some of the other Gremlins there. And then the back especially has some really great detail, because you can see he's got these great little sculpted lines that start at his head. They come all the way down his back and onto his tail. He's got some spikes going down the middle of his back. And then the paint deco on this guy is really great. I love the way the black kind of splotches on his ears there, and the black stripe going down his back. He's also got these two tan stripes going down. There's just a lot of really great attention to detail going on in this guy. And he's also got that same kind of paint job where it's got a little bit of a shine to it, so he definitely has that very reptilian or maybe amphibious look to the overall skin tone there. Very nicely done. Now, one of the other things that, of course, makes Lenny here unique is that he is sporting a nice red tie around his neck, because he likes to dress handsomely. And then, of course, Lenny is kind of more like the dopey Gremlin. So he's kind of got that dopey look to his face. He's got the buck teeth. He's got the bugged out eyes. Kind of almost like a confused or perplexed look on his face. Like he's not all quite there. And then his ears are kind of got that droopy look to him. So it's a very, very nicely done face sculpt. Looks like it jumped right out of the film. So it's fantastic all the way around here. So the articulation on this guy is pretty much the same as what we've seen, except for his head is sitting on a neck that's part of the sculpt. The other Gremlins all turned at the neck there, and as a result also, the head is not removable and the tie is not removable, so you're not going to be able to pull the tie off this guy, but you can see it is kind of loose and dangles around there. But the head is still able to turn left and right on that neck and move slightly up and down. He's got the ball-like joints at the shoulder, so it moves upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, swivel above the elbow as well as an elbow bend. You will notice that the hands are kind of popping off the ball joints there, but they can just pop right back on easily. They roll all the way around, move upwards, downwards slightly. Then the legs at the thighs there are able to move forwards, backwards, and slightly in and out. He's got a standard joint at the knee, and then the same type of ball joints on the feet, so they're able to swivel and rock all the way around. Now, Lenny here unfortunately didn't come with any accessories like we've seen with some of the other guys, but I would assume because A, he is wearing a tie, and B, because he's got that new unique sculpt to his body, it probably was a little bit more expensive to produce this guy, therefore we didn't really get any added accessories. But even with the lack of accessories, I will say that this is still a fantastic sculpt, a really great figure, and it's great to add this guy to the collection of Gremlins 2 characters. I mean, now that we've got George and Daffy and Lenny here, we can recreate that awesome kitchen scene from the movie, have these two causing mayhem or exploding the microwave. He's a very great figure, and I'm happy to add him to my Gremlins collection. Until next time,